Gospel Awards Festival held in Ghana earlier this month. Now, the gospel comedian, known for his tagline, "Almost Famous," walked away with the Africa Gospel Comedian of the Year award. With one stand-up comedy DVD recorded in Venda already in the bag, he says there's more in store. And he joins me now in studio to share more on his award and future plans. Mr. Majo, very good morning to you, and
and you had lose you there. I'm good, thank you.
You are known as Almost Famous.
Yes.
You know, I will assure you that after this interview on Morning Live, you won't be almost famous anymore.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, you will be a market leader in the industry. All right, tell me, what is a gospel comedian?
A gospel comedian is basically a comedian who does, number one, it's 100% clean humor. And number two, it's not just clean comedy, because there is clean comedy too. Number two, it's Christian comedy because it stays within the Christian moral. Like, you don't compromise your Christian moral values on stage or with whatever it is that you utter. So it stays in between the Christian values and morals. And it's a ministry on its own. If I can add on to that, we are ministering. There are different types of ministering. There's your pastors who get on behind the pulpit. You've got your singers, your gospel singers, and then there's us.
You know, I suppose that so many people may find it very difficult to fathom the difference between clean humor and comedy. I mean, there's a fine line between the two.
No, there is, because it can be clean, but then not also, like I was saying, represent Christian values. Yes. And so for it to be Christian comedy, it needs to represent Christian values. Not saying that I'm on stage talking about the Bible the whole time, but it doesn't compromise my Christianity.
Okay. So who introduced you to gospel comedy?
The first time, because I had always, from a very young age, I loved comedy. I loved laughing. I was always the class clown. But the first time I actually realized that there was something called Christian comedy was when I watched, I think it was on Sabc on some show. I watched The Napster. I was like, okay, this is a thing? This is a thing?
I can do this.
Yeah, I can do this. Yeah.
Dude, you won an award at the Africa Gospel Awards Festival for Africa Gospel Comedian of the Year in Accra, Ghana. How did that happen? And why did you find the need to enter this competition? I entered immediately after I won the Sabc Crown Gospel Awards for the best gospel comedian in South Africa. Okay. I was like, no, I'm good now. So what's next? Yeah. So found out about the Africa Gospel festivals that were taking place in Ghana, in Accra. Tried it out. Went up against a couple of great comedians from West Africa, mostly. I was just happy to be nominated. I just felt honored to be among such greats, and then to actually go there and bring it home. And it's a category that was up for vote, for public voting. So to come back and take it and bring it back home, yeah. That's a huge milestone, man.
It's a big one. It's a big one.
What do you think it'll do for your career?
I just feel like it's my dream is I'm forever saying I have crazy dreams. I'm even scared to share them because you're gonna think I'm stupid. I just want to go global. Yeah. I want to be the best there is in the whole world. Yeah. Coming from Kwarera, Venda, so I feel like this is just another huge leap and step in the direction that I want to take in the industry years.
Okay. You also recorded a DVD on Venda comedy. It was a one-man stand-up comedian. How did people receive it? And do people still buy DVDs? I mean, people nowadays, they download stuff online.
Yeah. It was received very well. It was actually the first one that side. So it was the first one in Venda, the very first stand-up comedy DVD to ever be done. It did pretty well. It did pretty well. Although, like, in a way, I'd have to agree with what you're saying. With people don't really buy DVDs anymore. So I'm working on doing my second one this December. So we're busy with the team trying to figure out how do we then keep up with what's happening right now. How do we make it available to people if the DVD? But it's still gonna come on DVD too, because some people just wanna hold that DVD and
yeah. All right, Mr. Majo, thank you so much, man, and all the best.
No, thank you so much.
All right, it's an absolute pleasure. Many thanks to Mr. Majo, who walked away with an award as African Gospel Comedian of the Year in Ghana. Now, this interview will be made available on the Sabc app. Remember to download it for all the latest content and live streams. It is 8:51, time to take a short break.
Good one, man.